What is up? You're watching a hard cam, an endgame player in old RuneScape with a daily show on YouTube and weekday streams on Twitch. And if you are interested in getting better at the game, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and pot with me. We are doing a standard hard mode top learner raid, joined by Only Nox, Potent, Caclia, and my dope main, taking the North Freeze roll, range roll, and melee rolls, respectively. We're going to go ahead and introduce Maiden here. Let's go ahead and talk about Maiden. For Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to want to give aggro to someone else by stepping away. If you get hit 3 times or more, you're going to take extra damage. If you're freezing, you want to lock the tomatoes down so long as it does not make you late for the crabs. Speaking of those crabs, unlike regular mode, you want to kill them all the way dead, because if they leak, she will attack faster, which makes them really hard. For 30s, you're going to stay on boss, ignore crabs. Use damage specs to close it out before the crabs reach her. For freezers, you'll freeze the crabs then get on boss, of course. We don't want the crabs just walking in. Use a chalice spec at the last point in time possible before the crabs leak to kill her. For the North Freeze roll, you're Only Nox. You're going to be freezing North 1, then North 2, then South 3, then all the 4s. Once you're done freezing everything, you'll freeze any tomatoes that are rolling around. You'll help kill the North 1 and North 2 if they're still alive. And if the clump's still alive after you kill those, you can kill the clump. Once everything is dead, then you can get back on boss until the next set of crabs. For range roll, it's Potent. You're going to kill South 1 till it's dead, stand 5 tiles from the clump and throw chins at it till it's dead. Make sure chins are on medium fuse, and then get back on boss. For the melee rolls, calculate my dope main. You're going to kill North 1 till it's dead, kill North 2 till it's dead, back on boss. Any questions, ask away. Otherwise, you can type R in game, let us know you're ready to pot.
Real quick, am I mauling Maiden? Because I don't have my Rallis anymore. So
Yep, you can just throw a maul on Maiden. I'll Rallis it down.
Got it.
It's not technically the most efficient way to do it, but it gives you more supplies and lets you learn at the rooms that you need to learn in. So, it's pretty minor. In the grand scheme of things, we can do Maiden with one Rallis. It's not the end of the world. It's like I'm not like bringing like Surge Pod and ZCB and doing all that stuff for the learner raids. I might do it to people occasionally, redeem like the advanced setup, like they'll have me SBS freeze and whatnot. But for these, I prefer having people take like simple setups and focus on the room mechanics and get good fundamentals for them. So while Rallis is good at Maiden, for both majors to take in terms of like spec efficiency, we're just forgoing it. Go ahead and drop your salve and nothing else to make room in your inventory. Stand against the gate. Spam click to go in. Make sure you maul on the very first tick. We're all here. Let's go. Throw your mage gear on. Get ready to freeze the first tomato. It'll spawn right now. Just one freeze is good. Mage gear on. Augury, we're ready to freeze. I'll catch 3s, you catch 4s. Did you hit the heart as part of your pre-pot? Maybe it's probably because you don't have a Vernic max treads. That's probably why you don't have a 100% freeze chance with that setup. I'll take a look after. Make sure you clean the crabs all the way dead, guys. The North 2 there could use a swing. There we go. You got 3s. Boss picks if you got them. It's really important as the North Freeze, you're trying to freeze on the very first possible tick. If you have to lose a tick or so to make sure you're able to do that, that's okay. In LFR settings, people won't always be staying on tick, which means that crabs can spawn on weird ticks. It's okay to just AFK for a bit to make sure you catch all. Go ahead and eat your angler, grab your salve, make your way to the next room. Yeah, I was trying to do 4-way without mage top, so I was looking at his. I didn't notice he didn't have the treads. So that's on me. It's a gear check issue.
Oh, got it.
So the treads give needed magic bonus. I do have a bot command in a channel called bot commands. There's a freeze bot in there. That would tell you the exact bonus you need. I think you're just a little shy of it. You might need to do like a boot takeoff or something extra to maybe get all the way. I'm just not paying attention to where the hands are falling. I'm definitely looking at the side of my screen for a little bit there. Don't overcommit. Remember, he turns more often in hard mode top. Hands fall the whole time. Watch your feet. Now your XP drops. He's fallen in the corner, so I'm going to be leaving earlier than normal. Leave early, leave early, leave early. I can hold it up to an 80, Kakuya. Just a heads up. We walk on the walls, run around the corners. Remember hands full the whole time. I recommend using the left hand to control your camera. Use your right hand to just control your movement. This way you don't end up with trying to move your camera and click to move at the same time. It can be quite awkward. He's down. Make sure all fully potted. Swinging hard. Everyone's got the salves on. Front side of bloat. Closest surrounding a corner. Last hit, get out. Do not force the 2 down. He's due to turn. Don't overextend. Back he turned. Back he turned. Good patience. Good job not overextending. Down. Get in there quickly. Awesome. No casualties, bloat. We love seeing that in the learner raids. Let's go ahead and melee amulet on. Drop your salve. Eat one of your 2 anglers. You should have eat the second of your 2 anglers. Should have eaten one. Grab 1 shark from the chest. Do not clog your inventory. You'll want to be able to have an empty spot, so you don't have to end up dropping things when you equip a 2-handed weapon. I'll take all the pre-fires for mage rolls. Anything that makes it into the room only knocks. If there's nothing to hit inside the room, help out whatever pillar's falling behind or whatever roll's falling behind. Potent, you're going to take all the ranging. When the big ranger gets to around here on wave 9, you can get ready to throw chins. You can chuck them at all 3 lanes. Cackle, you're going to be mailing on the left side of the room. I don't mean you're going to be mailing on the right side of the room. Spam click, they get to go in. In we go. Hovering for some splits here. So you see me going for those. Try this wasn't potted. Oops. Melee gear on, Scythe Chally. I'll go and hit it when it's not mage. It is range. That's not me for missing a Chally there. Would have probably died. I didn't call it out either, so it's kind of also on me for that. Melee gear on, we Scythe and then Chally. Look at pillar health, try to make sure they stay balanced. Oops. I've hit my mic like 4 or 5 times this stream. I wonder if it makes a lot of noise when I do it.
Haven't heard it.
No, not
Thank
really.
you.
So like just like a loud bonk. Mic is good. Oh, fantastic. Iron the pillar's getting low. Ignore the next dummy boss. We're gonna pray against him, but otherwise ignore him. Make sure your prayer doesn't run out. Kill the bigs first. Newest Nihilus die first. Fantastic. Go ahead and pick a spot to stand. Ranger stands here. Sorry. Ranger stands here. One guy here. One guy here. One guy here. Spread out. Show where you're going to be. Awesome. We spread out on range phase when it's like this. We group up on mage phase on potent when it's mage phase. Be careful. Don't rush it. Save the pot share for everyone being there. Make sure people aren't brewing when you do it. Sometimes I like to look at the orbs in the top left to know if they're doing that. Group up for the pot share. Restrip if you need to. Out we go. Make sure you BGS if you have it. In for mage. Be quick on the movements. Holy! Range out. Gotta be quick on the prayers. Oh, the prayer's a little bit late. Pre-move in for mage. You'll get it with a few reps. Don't sweat it. Out for range. I am streaming in Discord as well if you want to see my POV for like how I'm anticipating things. Expecting range. React its mage. Look at the prayers and move in. Move out for range. Ends up being melee. Move out for range. Ends up being range. Move in for mage. I'm gonna move out for range. React if it's mage. In for mage. In for melee. Out we go. I didn't do very good callouts for that Nihilus. I think maybe getting a little tired for 5 hours of these. But basically the idea is when those Nihilus bosses fall down, we do a scythe and then a chally on them. So they spawn on wave 10 and 20, so just anticipate them as we get to those waves. For only Nox, figure out which spot is empty and just go ahead and fill that spot. Everyone else go back to where you've been going the previous raids. I'll be 1-2, only Nox 1-3, Potent 2-3, Caclea fill, Dope main backup. Oh. I lost my maul in my inventory. This is your home for the rest of the raid. It's where you're going to go for Zarpus P1. It's where you're going to go for P2. It's where you're going to go for P3 yellows. Go ahead and fill Caclea. Make sure you're watching the party defense tracker. In that case, only Nox called out that they missed, right? But make sure you're quick on the fills. Left 2. Bottom of orb on the inside is my dope main. Wait on the third row until until everyone else has left you behind. Whoever's on the outside, that would be only Nox. Wait on the third row until it's no longer red. Myself and Potent will be specking here. Good job standing one tile north of the end of your section. That makes our maze transition go a little bit smoother. We love seeing that. Miss. Caclea fill. Dope main fill. Oh, one did hit. Just a little bit late. Make a sandwich with the balls. West ball goes here. East ball goes here. If you have no ball on you, you go in the middle. Good rotation at the last second there. Oh no, Caclea! Make sure you're praying melee if there's an orbs on you. I'm not going to rotate Potent. I always just keep it here. Otherwise it confuses people for like Zarpus and P2. We can go ahead and run the maze. Since it's a 4-man, our transition cost will be lower. you're part of the maze when you're connected to it. Looks like only Nox got the inside of the maze this time. I mean, mixed up who was on the outside last time. Am I losing it? I'm losing my marbles. Let's get out of here. Holy.
This is Phil.
Go ahead and fill yes. This is still low, 130 defense. Oh no!
Humble.
Very humble. I just got meleeed at 20. Is that a 22? Just get maxed. Did I turn my prayer off quickly? I'm literally, I think I'm falling asleep here. Holy. If you have a ball, you're going to step away and tick eat. It's really important that you do step away when you do the tick eat, because if he melees you on the same tick that you tick eat, then you could get chance. You'll have to heal at least 23 if you're praying melee. Wow, I can't believe I died there. Just unlucky. Or gameplay, not really unlucky. At the chest, you're gonna buy your stam first. If you have any partial potions, you can sip and drop what you've got at the chest. When it's white, is there a reason you prefer to pre-move for range over mage? Yes. Because the danger of the range phase is much higher. So the more threatening phase is the range phase of the two. If you're too close to your teammates, it almost always hits you. If it's the mage phase, it can miss. Its accuracy is disgusting. But stamp first, restore until you have 3 things that restore prayer in your backpack. Can buy brews if you have extra points. A 3-dose brewer I could drop, I suppose. If you have extra points, buy brews, drop brews. If you have extra points, buy sharks, drop sharks. And after you're done shopping, quickly make your way to the next room. So, yeah, the accuracy on it hits both players super hard all the time, it seems. So, in we go. The second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. If it's not in your quadrant, it's not your problem. That's the idea for 5s at least. There are more advanced ways to do Zarpus P1, but doing it this way will get most of the exhumes without leaking. Make sure you stay on the old one until it expires. Only Nox. Stay on the old one until it expires. There you go. Take over. You want to take over the instant that it expires as well. So immediately free me up so I can go help another quadrant. So my role does this to float. Stay on the old one until it expires, potent. Yep. If you have a BGS, you do Scythe BGS here. Stay in your quadrant, calculate. There we go. Make sure potted. Swinging hard. $35 defense. 20 defense. Nice try. If you're learning how to do 5-tick Zarpus, just pay attention to the noise, spit, attack. Here we go. We'll start a fresh one. Spit, attack. It's an early swing. Spit, attack. Middle swing. Spit, attack. So late swing. And then after a late swing, we'll position to attack. Attack when we would normally step back. Spit, attack. An early swing. Spit, attack. A middle swing. Spit, attack. Here's a late swing. Spit, attack. Position for a 5-tick. Attack when we would normally step back. The whole idea. The T-bow of shame. Unlucky.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead and get the scythe back on. Get in your quadrant. Swing when he looks away from you, and then hands off the mouse. So, Cackley, I noticed that you're on the same tick as Only Nox. So, an advanced thing you can do here, if you see someone's trying to sync up with you in your quadrant, is notice we're on the same tick. We swing, and then we rotate over the quadrant that we're matched with. This makes it so that the person who's syncing doesn't have to risk it, right? If they make a mistake, then nobody dies. So when you notice that you're on the same ticket, so when you want to look for it. Inverse only Nox, you could have also gone the other way. Generally speaking, you want the person who is at danger due to the person sinking to be the one who moves. So if only Nox had ran over, that would be some like Giga Chat play, but it would not be good. It would be funny, but not good. So it only works in the one direction in that case. Make sure you drop supplies spread out. I noticed a couple raids ago we had people kind of stacking them. This makes it easier to pick up if there's so do spread these. You don't want them stacked in a pile. Because if like acid lands on top of it, it's hard to pick them up. If a tornado is chasing you, it keeps you stuck in place, and you maybe want to pick both of them up. So it's good to have them spread out. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Only Nox is going to pick it up here. Speckle heading back to the west pillar and drop it at the west pillar. Potent's going to pick it up at the west pillar. Speckle heading east. Calculate's got the east pillar. Speckle heading west. Dopeman's got the west pillar. Speckle heading east. Humble. Olinax got the west pillar. Potent, you got the east pillar. Pull up close when you spec. We go. Awesome. Range from pie to make sure you're making a square with your asset that you're leaving behind. If you do rag yourself, make sure you just step away, recover. Awesome. When those crabs come out, you do want to throw your Sang on or your staff on. Hit them when they turn blue. Whenever they're green, they will be blue next. Olinax brew up. Don't be swinging on below 85 HP. Do not swing until you're fully recovered. 85 HP or more. Move and brew, move and brew. Likewise, Mr. Dope. Maybe a zap there. Another reason to be high HP. A little unfortunate. There is a way to avoid the zaps. Well. Make sure avoiding those craps until they're fully taken care of. Make sure also not just running away, but also sanging them when they turn blue. Brew up and move. Kill that purple crab in your quadrant, Nox. Dual type on. Nice. Last hit. Mage Burr on. One more hit on the west side. Looks like it's still 30%. Awesome. Just close it out here. From this point onward, it's just like P2 and regular Tob. The only small difference is that the red crabs, if they're left alive when they expire, will do a little bit of chip damage. And of course, the range attacks when she does them hurt a lot more. They're just ramped up. Everything else about it's the same. Awesome, clean tankings with carries P3s. Let's make it through P3. Try to tank cleanly if you get the tank. Potent, all yours. Sang's on after his attack. Sang's on. Mage weapon on. Position towards webs. Be ready for webs. Oh. Make webs, make webs, make webs. We all skip except Nox. Never stall for people. I'll bow for you. I think I got you. And it targeted him. Save him, save him, save him! Ooh, get out of there! Remember where your quadrant was? Wherever you were during P2 is gonna be your home for the rest raid. Take the yellows in your quadrant. Make sure you stand if you didn't. I don't think I called it out. Ah, shit. Claws on. Make sure you get your claw specs off if you haven't. Check your chat box. The ball's on you. Gotta be attacking Berserk next to a teammate.
Fuck. Double click my mage. Good luck.
I'm gonna pop the crabs here. Make webs, make webs. I'll go ahead and stay out. You're too late. Get potted up here. It's gonna be a weird timing for webs to end, so on a manual path here. Spit 2, under attack. Under attack. Under attack. I got the northeast yellows, you have the ones that are far away. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Under attack. Swing hard, please. Yes, we
Nice.
see it to completion.
Good carry.
Holy, that was a rough
Carry.
Berserk. We barely make time, but we make it through. We make it in the end. Any purples, any kits. We always want to check. Let's see what we got here. Any kits, any kits, any kits. No dice. We always hope for them. So that Berserk lasted a little while. We had an incident at Webs. There's a neat trick that I did to try and save whoever got caught in the web with like a crossbow. Cross Berserk bow. You can line those up. It does work if you get it after at most 2 cycles. It'll land just in time. So that's something I sometimes will do when I see learners get caught. In that case, I think it did actually keep you alive for a tiny bit. Not too much longer, but those swings could have made the difference, you know? So that can always make a difference. Let's talk a little about the raid, though. For Maiden, Maiden overall seemed okay. Didn't see too much going on with Maiden. For Bloat went smooth. Nothing about Bloat seemed sketchy at all to me. For Nilos, we had... what ended up happening in Nilos? I think we had like an off prayer. Is that what happened? I think someone died with an off prayer at Nilo, or like it was like an off prayer too. Make sure that for Nilos, we're pre-moving away when it could go range. Otherwise, we're pre-moving in if it's already range to predict that it's mage. We'll always pre-move out for range and react if it's mage. That's the way we want to treat it, because the range phase is the most dangerous one. There are other ways to do Nilo buffs as well. We'll kind of experience them as we see a clean Nilo. Some of you might have already seen it before already. For Soat, I think there was someone who like got there in the very last possible tick for sharing the balls correctly, but we did manage to get it done. We got through that. For that, the big idea is whoever has the left ball is offset left 1 tile, whoever has the right ball is offset right 1 tile, and everyone else stands in the middle of the sandwich that they make. So middle making a sandwich basically. So we might see a bit about that. Looking back at the VOD. And for ticking a soak ball, I noticed that people stood in melee range when they tick it. Soak melees on the same can melee on the same tick that you tick it, and if he melees a 16 and you're ticking with the brew, you die. So you always do want to step back and pray against any orbs to guarantee that you don't get chanced. That or you'd have to combo eat or something to like heal more than 22 and be praying melee, which is kind of monkus. So you don't want to have to do that. So you just want to step away, tick eat away from Soda Seg so you don't get killed by his melee attack chipping through prayer, and then you'll be good to go. For Zarpus went fine. It was cool being able to showcase the idea of switching quadrants whenever you see someone trying to sync. Good job picking up on that, whoever was northeast with me there. The idea is pretty simple, but it can sometimes save you if your teammates lag or are being a little bit mischievous. I'm not sure which one it is. So just keep an eye out for that. The only thing you want to really be watching for is can the person who you're running to, is there a chance they might be trying to claw spec as well? That can cause some problems too. So you want to be watching for that, because then they claw spec while you run across and suddenly they're one tick ahead of you and then you're cooked. So you get a little bit of that. For P1 went fine. P2, we took a lot of damage P2 and people would separate super far during crabs. The idea for crabs is you stop attacking Berserk, you put the staff on, you kill crabs when they're blue as fast as possible, and always prioritize the ones that are the biggest threat to you first, and then the ones that are threats to others next, so that you free your own stress up, and then you're able to help others who might be overwhelmed. If you ignore other people's crabs, you're like, oh, no crabs are on me, good to go, and you just start swinging on the boss, those people might die. It's not good. You want to keep it clean by taking care of your teammates as well, because they'll return the favor by saving you scythe charges during the next phase. So you really do want to keep them alive. For P3, clean tanking during P3 is the biggest thing. We saw at the end there, it came down to the wire. All it took was like the difference of like one melee or one more missed prayer, or maybe someone being unpotted for a few swings. We might not have enough gas to complete the run. Making webs is a really big one. Making sure we delay that one tick after the self swing. There's a small note that I make. In all the runs that I do, I always encourage people never to stall, because you can get one ticked webbed rarely when you do that, if you stall in the west. So instead, we have everyone who's late skips to catch up. So it's really unfortunate when that happens, but I want to do that. Nat Attack 16! Is that who I think it was? You've been around since the League of Legends days. We were named the warmest waffle, I believe. You might be one of the people here who have the longest followage of anyone. Does this command work? Did I set this up ever? You might be here the longest. I'm not following myself. I can't follow myself. I'm just curious. I think you might have the longest of anyone in chat right now. How are you doing, Nat? It's awesome to always see a friendly face. 1 year, 8 months. Oh my goodness. That's before I started streaming RuneScape. That was when I was named the warmest waffle. She outfollows Ben. And Ben's in my IRL friend. Sheesh. Hope you're doing well in that attack. Hope League of Legends is a fun game still. You still playing that? Sorry, I'll wrap up the for YouTube video. I'm recording YouTube video right now. I'll wrap up the YouTube video here. We were talking about Verzik making webs, adjusting for webs. You don't want to be if you're ever behind, you always skip. If you're ever ahead, you just keep scything like normal, and then trust that the other people will skip, unless you're super far ahead. So you don't want to do that. It's fun seeing people. Don't sweat it, Nat. It's fine. You didn't ruin anything. They'll probably be like, damn, that person's been here forever. One of Carrie's old friends. No way. So for that's how we do with webs. Yellows, if yellows and nados are out at the same time, you can walk or maneuver 2 tiles off, 1 tile on. That's the way you want to pattern it for not getting hit by those. Green ball, you want to bounce it. If you're low on supplies at the end of the raid, and you get the ball on you, what you can do is simply take the ball from someone and take it to the grave. That's another option. Something worth considering if you're ever completely out. Just drop what you got and then just die for the team. It's harsh, but it works. Anything else? Do you guys have any questions about the raid? I always forget to ask that. I'll try to recap some of the details that might have been a bit rough, but no questions? I don't see any. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. And those of you on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube later, always happy to answer questions. Leave them in the comments. I will get back to you. appreciate all of you for watching. For those of you who like the video, to all you tobbers who like the video, I like you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. While we take it on the theater, good luck and good rates. We'll catch you in the next one. Any cues to time first yellow? Ooh, that's a good one. I zoom out and I just kind of look at the animation. That's how I know. It's kind of a feeling thing for me. I think it's like 13 ticks or no, that's like 7 ticks or something after the animation starts. Something like that. I don't know the exact numbers for that. I could time it and figure out my cue for it in terms of exact ticks. I just look at it and have like a feel for when I need to stop on the first one from doing it a bunch of times. I wish I had a better answer for you. I'll see if I can get back to you on that.
When you're accounting for the northeast like yellows, was that for the yellows or was that for something else?
You mean like when I was attacking birds like right after yellows?
Yeah, like you were counting.
Ah,
but...
so that's different. That's getting into Pog Tank out of yellows. That's counting to 6. So basically after the last yellow, 6 ticks after is when you want to click to step under Verzik to make her not melee. That'll be set in cycle for Pog Tank. Is this a challenge account? Matt Genesis asks. No, this is my main account. I teach people hard mode Tob on it, which I suppose is a challenge because I don't go with other experienced players most of the time. It's 1+4. But I have a lot of fun doing it, and it's fun teaching people. But yeah, this is the main account. Alrighty, I think we ended for YouTube. We already outroed YouTube, but I didn't end the video. Whoa, I hit my mic.